Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Frozen Heart. We have not been playing for quite some time now, have we? My name is ZedXC, and I'm here with my fabulous players. We got Ben playing Vaven,
Why am I always first?
because you're
I don't
the...
like this pressure.
We have Ben playing Vaven.
I still don't
Ben...
like this Anyways, moving on.
Yeah, we
So,
have Sam playing Moonpie.
Hi.
We have our boy Curtis playing Meredith.
Howdy.
And we have Molly playing Fadov.
Hi.
And we are back. So do we just jump into where we left off, or do we need a... we probably do need a recap, don't we?
Yes.
how many weeks
please.
has
I
it
remember what
been?
happened 4 months ago.
Okay, so, essentially, what happened last time in the Frozen Heart? Quick rundown. So you guys, after everyone died, Vaven went back to the old, fuck, my brain's broken. Vaven goes back to the light bar. He gets that little like song and dance from the barkeep, and then he he's told to essentially go and find some more people to join his group so that he can continue on his journey. He heads to the local circus and meets you guys. After having that little kind of confrontation and Moonpie just sort of coming out of her cocoon and appearing, you are introduced to this group of racist assholes, is essentially the best word for it, who have a magic flute. After finding out that the flute is magic, you guys go, you ruin the circus, he plays you stop him from playing the magic flute, and a demon comes out of it. After sending the demon back into the flute, you now have a magic flute that you can use that will summon a demon upon playing it. Does that make sense?
Yarg.
Yeah.
Baven just instantly banished the demon, and it was really
Oh, yeah.
pathetic.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
really underwhelming. Okay, so
Nice.
after that, you are now all left standing in the middle of the entertainment, in the middle of this sort of circus area. You have one more day until you're supposed to be getting on the ship to sail away. What do you want to do?
Does anybody have any ideas?
Ideas for what exactly?
I don't know, something to do. I'm kind of
Well-
bored.
Well, in case you seemingly forgot about what has happened over the past few weeks, we, and whoever will be coming with me, will be going on the pirate ship to get to that place which has a name that I forgot, all the way at the bottom of the map.
Do you guys want to look at the map?
Where's the bottom of the map? What are you talking about?
Yeah, we just pull up this handy dandy map because Roll20 got changed. Wait, are we going? Which place are we going?
You guys
Wasn't there
are
an
going-
extra mark down here, or was
Yeah,
it just?
no, you guys were going to Rossford Cove.
Yeah, we were going there, but the end goal is somewhere near Trand, where the god-killing rune is, right?
Yeah, well, all you guys know is that it's between Droom and Tran. That's where it was last seen.
Okay. Excellent.
Yep.
Thanks.
So you guys are taking the boat down past this little, like,
Yeah.
pier kind of area, and then to Rossford Cove. Okay, following
Excellent.
the coast.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you want me to give you guys something to do just to get you back into it?
You
Yeah, probably.
please.
Trying to make some rhymes. Fuck.
As you guys are standing in the middle of this area, you hear a sort of like you hear the sounds of Kenley, the leader of the group of bards that you saw before. He's just sort of sitting there, just this little high-pitched sound, just like as he sort of like cradles himself. He's like. Are you taking the flute?
Yes, because
Mister! What's wrong? Why are you crying?
I need the
because he's a
flute.
little bitch.
You look really mean when you're crying. I'm sorry, it's just the truth.
I need the flute. If I don't have the flute, then I can't perform and I'll get kicked out of the circus.
Well, then you shouldn't perform in the first place if you require a cursed instrument containing a demon that could kill you and anyone else unlucky to unleash it.
Yeah, but I was gonna be sensible.
The
Why
same
didn't you
kind
just
of.
make a flute? It can't be that hard.
What?
Just make a flute, mister.
Make a flute? But one of the such power as that, maybe? Could I?
You just
Wait,
use
wait.
your hands.
How to play
Young,
the flute?
young, whatever you are, you might have
Hey,
decent
that's
idea.
Mr. Butterfly Caterpillar to you.
Is that your name?
No. I just have amnesia right now and I can't remember my name. It's a kid thing.
Oh, right. You look like a 20-year-old or so.
Oh, you're mean.
I do not mean any offense, it's just you don't look like a child. Oh, okay.
Baby, this guy's a meanie.
I'm not at all surprised. Come, Moonpie, let's get out of here.
Okay.
You
Bye,
guys,
mister.
Let me just leave because
you
this
guys
stuff whack.
turn around and head out. As you guys are leaving the circus tent, you see a friendly face sort of standing in front of you, holding his kind of arms crossed. You see the bartender watching you. So, how'd it go? Who won? I wasn't there. I waited to see. I didn't want to. Who won?
And Vaven just sort of like waves the flute in the air and says, I got this.
Ah, wonderful. And what about your allies? Are they going with you, or have you not talked about that yet?
Not yet. I was just waiting for the incident in there, gesturing to the big tent thing, to die down first.
Ah, right. Well, I have one more job for you to do before you leave. Coincidentally, it is part of, well, not really part of the pirate thing, but yeah, it could lead you in that direction. So when you are ready to discuss the job, come talk to me, and we will see.
But
Until
we're
then,
talking to you now.
did you want me to tell you it now?
She does have a point. It would be easier to have all the information now.
Alright, well, essentially, it's quite simple. In the corner of Rutberry, along... Wait, where's my little thing? Here it is. Look at the map. Along the corner of Rutberry towards Dryglen is a small vineyard. In said vineyard, they create a large amount of various precocious wines. These wines appear to be using grapes that are immune to the winter, evergreens, as you will. And as such, these evergreens, well, we need them. However, there has been an infestation of sorts lately. Creatures running around in the grapes, and they've been, well, eating them and stopping us from being able to properly harvest them for our wines. It is merely a small matter of stopping this from happening, and also figuring out what kind of creatures these beasts are. Make sense?
Blee? Is Blee here? Wait, where's Blee?
Wait, just a quick question
Yeah.
about the location. Is it where is it? You said like the corner of Rupberry by Drum. So is it just looking at the map? Is it like what here?
Hold on. Yeah, it's in that direction.
Okay.
So it's near the entrance from when you guys walked in.
Okay, and then my other question: how much longer until the pirates are leaving?
You have 1 day.
Okay.
So tomorrow, I think, is when the pirates should be leaving.
What time is it today?
It is
Approximately.
It is currently around sort of the end of the day. The pirates are leaving fairly early, so this shouldn't take too long.
What do you mean? This should, as in like I shouldn't take too long, or like?
Well, I mean, just if you're planning to catch the pirates and you want to do this as well, then it shouldn't
Okay.
take too long. Otherwise, you can just sort of like not do this and just skip to the next day.
Okay. Did the two bard friends leave the tent as well, or are they still in there?
They're still in there.
Okay. So, thank you. If I get the chance shortly after now, I'll go check that out. But unfortunately, I'm not sure if I'll have the time to actually go there.
Oh, Vavin, that is perfectly understandable. I was just wondering if if in the small chance that you still had time, then you could go check it out. But if you can't, I shall investigate myself.
Okay, thank you. And then I'll head back into the tent, I guess, gesturing for Moonpie to come with me.
You head back into the tent doing what?
Just gesturing Moonpie to come with me, so
Okay.
we're both back in the tent.
Raven,
Yes?
you never answered my question.
Oh, please, gone.
What? What?
I thought we already discussed this.
I thought we did
Look,
too.
I don't even remember my name.
Your name's Moonpie?
Is she
Why am I
having...
named Moonpie?
Is she okay? Is she forgetting...
Do I look like a pie?
No.
No?
I'll walk over to little moth girl and pat her head.
Yeah.
There, little girl. I know you meant the world to whom you've lost. Pat, pat.
Pat, pat.
What?
Doesn't that sound like a rhyme, Goddess?
Wait, who are you?
Girl, world! Get it right, nerd!
Girl and world don't rhyme.
Yeah, they do.
No,
There's
no.
more than one kind of rhyme.
Close enough. Right.
Anyway, back into the game.
Yeah, back into the game. Okay, so what are you doing? Are you just going to bed or what?
No, I was going to see the bards.
The bards?
Our
Okay. Yeah.
The bards, our
Okay.
new potential friends.
Yep.
I
You-
cannot remember if I did I ask them to come with me, or did I just not get to that point yet?
I don't think you got to that point.
Okay,
I assumed that they
Yeah.
kind of followed you, but yeah.
they
go-
followed me up until now, and then
you,
I forgot what their names are.
Fate of and Meredith.
Okay. Wait, so Meredith's out here right now. Where's Fadov?
Molly?
You guys.
Yeah.
Okay, there's Fadov.
Okay. Also, Dummy followed you as well.
Dummy.
Dummy's an icon.
Dummy.
I love Dummy.
You fuck.
Meredith, Fadov. Can I ask you something?
Go ahead.
What exactly are your plans after our little escapade?
I have no clue. I was mostly expecting going back to the circus and carry on performing.
I see. Because while I didn't get a good demonstration of your skills in there, I do believe that you both have the potential to be extremely useful in my little quest journey thing. And I was wondering if you would both be willing to join me tomorrow and sail all the way down to Rosver Cove, something like that.
What about you, Mary?
Wow. Throw me under the bus. This moth girl is cute, so this quest might be a hoot. I'll accompany you, and perhaps acquire riches too.
I am not a moth. What is your problem?
I mean, you
I'd
look
say
like a moth. You
I
have
don't
a
want to
eye.
be a moth. I thought it was gonna be a pretty butterfly.
Are a pretty butterfly.
Yay!
Like
This butterfly girl is cute, so this might be a hoot. I'll accompany you, perhaps acquire riches too.
Hey, I'm not a butterfly girl. My name's Moonpie.
Yes.
Get it right.
So you
Pretty
are
overall.
moth
There you go.
because moon.
Dummy!
Okay, there it is. The distraction. I'll be back.
Oh boy. Dog?
Continuing.
So is that a yes from the two of you?
Here or at the team tomorrow?
Excellent. I've got a suggestion of what we could do before we have to leave. Because near Rotberry there is a vineyard which grows berries which would help keep us safe from the cold, which would be extremely useful given the situation we're in.
No.
However, we don't exactly have much time to go investigate it. And I was wondering, do you guys think it would be worthwhile going, or should we just go straight to the pirate ship and prepare to leave?
Wait, Raven. That mister said something about wine, right?
Yes.
What's wine?
I don't think we should give the little person wine.
But wine sounds fun!
For the right
It's
person
fun.
it is. And I'm not 100% sure if you are the best recipient of wine,
Oh,
considering I have no idea how old you are.
I should say for context, Dummy is back in dummy form. He no longer looks like a gnome.
Dummy! You're a
Excellent.
dummy again!
Yes, I am.
Dummy? He looks like a mannequin.
Oh yes, that's Dummy. He's with us.
Wasn't
Oh.
he a little halfling before?
No, I used that as a disguise to fool you.
Certainly fooled me.
You have been fooled.
Dummy's
Damn
my
bot.
friend. He's a dummy.
Hello, moth person.
Hi, dummy. Do you
I-
like being a dummy?
I
I
do.
mean, like, what's the word? A mannequin? Blah, 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 blah.
I am.
A dummy!
I am indifferent.
Oh, okay. Well, you look nice today.
By my calculations, to preserve a proper investigation, we do not have enough time. Also, The berries noted would not help us with the cold. It was merely a request.
Okay.
How would... What do you mean, dummy?
Dummy's being dummy thick.
I believe.
Of course.
I believe.
Ah!
Dummy just like lies down on the ground.
No, dummy!
I believe. Well, this is while he's lying down on the ground, by the way. I believe that the wine. I believe that the grapes that the bartender was talking about are not the grapes that are not the ones that you were thinking of, Evan. The grapes that the bartender was talking about are ones specifically used to curate wine. A wine that is mostly used inside the light bar. They are
So you wanted to go on a booze run?
essentially.
Oh. Well, I guess then we might as well just make preparations to go to the pirate ship. Fadov, Meredith, is there anything you guys need to get from your circus tent, or do you have everything on you?
If you have oranges, oranges, bring them.
Oh yeah,
Scurvy.
Scurvy's bad.
Yeah.
Dummy, you look like you have scurvy.
I am made of wood.
That means you'll float, right? If we throw you overboard?
Possibly.
Okay.
Moon pie.
Oh, no reason.
Moon
I am
pie.
intimidated.
You shouldn't be intimidated, Mr. Dummy. We're friends.
Dummy just sort of like backs up and hides behind Fadov.
It's okay, dummy. I won't let the moth person throw you overboard.
I'm not a
Sounds
moth, I'm
terrifying.
a butterfly.
I'm not lying.
Butterfly that loves lights.
What'd you say, Curtis?
This little girl's terrifying. I'm not lying.
Okay. So what are you guys gonna do?
Crack.
Do I still have a room in the light bar that I can stay at?
Yeah, you still have a room. You always have a room.
Okay. Hell yeah. I guess. Actually, no. Tomorrow at daybreak. Daybreak sounds fancy. We'll meet by the docks and then head towards the pirate ship so that we can depart on the next part of our journey.
Like a plan.
Excellent. Moonpie, Dummy, would you care to join me?
Of course,
If
Raven.
Dummy goes on the boat, I'll go on the boat.
That is concerning. I am
I'm
frightened
sorry.
of the moth girl.
I'm not a moth girl, I'm a butterfly.
No.
Mm.
Judging by
Yeah,
your wings,
I'm
which are
gonna
flat
have
across
heaps of
upon your
fun
back,
on the
you have the
boat.
anatomical design of moths, not butterflies.
You watch, I'm gonna be a butterfly one day and you're still gonna be a dummy.
I can be a butterfly whenever I want to be.
And
And
no
in that
fear.
moment, Dummy's form just suddenly shifts and changes into a massive butterfly.
I want you to be a pretty butterfly too.
Is he still behind me?
No, he sort of steps kind of out from behind you. He's not like hiding.
How big a butterfly is he?
He is about from the bottom of his feet to the tip of his wings. He's about 6 feet.
Yikes.
So essentially, you have a druid on our team. Nice.
Yeah. After that, he just sort of like back into his mannequin form. Come on, Vaven, let's go. And he's just sort of.
Of course.
He just
And then,
starts
like-
walking off in the direction.
Raven's gonna follow him and gesture for Moon Pie to come because she doesn't have anywhere else there.
Okay.
As you leave the tent, you notice that the bartender isn't there anymore, and he's probably gone back. Ugh. Sorry.
Oh shit! Fire room now.
You guys head back to your individual rooms. Well, the bards go back to their tents. The night is quite peaceful. There doesn't the bards kind of like stay up a little bit later than they normally would because of the pure air of excitement that's around them. And as talking to the other bard, Rhythm, the tiefling that was in charge, he reluctantly agrees to allow them to accompany Vaven. Once the sun starts coming up, and Vaven, you wake up. You wake up to see in the room that you're sleeping in. Can I ask what the sleeping arrangement was, considering that Moonpie never got a room?
Moonpie's not there right now.
What? Where's Moon Pie?
During the night, Moonpie got up to explore. Ooh, yeah.
Actually, Moon Pie could have gone to bed because Vaven can just trance for 4 hours.
Okay.
And maybe even see Moon Pie leaving because he's only in a semi-conscious state.
Okay. Roll perception with disadvantage, and Moonpie rolls stealth.
What do I need to roll, sorry?
Stealth.
Okay.
Would I have Bottom helping me watch?
Bottom
For
is...
this, or is Bottom just like Big Sleepy?
Bottom is Big Sleepy.
Okay.
Owls are notoriously not nocturnal.
Bottom is technically not an owl, so it doesn't really do owl things. Like, it isn't nocturnal, it generally stays awake during the day.
Has he got super long like pants like these owls do? It's kind of derpy.
Moonpie got a 16.
Okay, and Vaven, what did you get with the disadvantage?
Okay, so first roll was 16 plus whatever my perception is. My second roll will be a 4 plus, what is my perception? A 4 plus 5. So that's a 9, so
you're fine.
yes, I don't see her.
Okay. Moonpie, you are able to successfully sneak out of the room without alerting Vaven. What are you doing during the night?
I'm just going to talk to the bar people.
The bar people? So you're gonna go to a bar?
Yep.
Okay. Which bar? Where are my bars? There are 3 kind of bars around the area aren't the light bar. Wait, are you going downstairs to the light bar, or what are you doing?
I'm going to the downstairs light bar.
Oh, okay, you're going to downstairs light bar. Okay, you wander down to the downstairs light bar. You see that the bartender appears to have gone to bed around this point in time. You see a group of patrons just sort of like standing around while it appears that one of the mannequins is manning the counter. There are various different sort of patrons, majoritively male, but there are some females just sort of like hanging around with the mannequins. Some of them are like bringing the mannequins into private rooms and stuff like that.
Hey, Mr. Dummy, how did you get down here?
Are you talking to the one that's in...
I'm talking to the one at the bar.
At the bar? Okay. The mannequin looks up and says, I am not Dummy.
What? But you look like Dummy.
He moves his like wooden hand to his face and points at like the middle bit. No smile.
Yeah, but Mr. Dummy doesn't have a smile, does he?
He does.
He does.
Are you Mr. Dummy's brother?
Brother, I suppose. We are by
What's
the
your
same
name?
creator. I have no name.
Oh, well, it's nice to meet you, no name.
The mannequin just sort of like looks up for a second.
I need help. Me and my friends are going on an adventure tomorrow, and we're gonna go on a boat. And they said we're gonna meet pirates. I don't know what a pirate is, and nobody told me, I don't think.
A
Do you know what a
pirate.
pirate is?
A pirate is a group of thieves or robbers that live on the high seas. Generally,
Sounds
they can either work for a government or they can work in their own by themselves.
Mr. What's your name? I'm sorry, I have a terrible memory.
I don't
How
have
do
a
I
name.
become a pirate?
To become a pirate, you must be hired by a pirate captain,
Do you know any pirate captains?
or become a pirate captain yourself. I am not aware of any pirate captains.
Ooh, okay. Well, stay right here. Moon Pie walks around the area and starts to talk to random bar patrons, asking if they know any pirate captains.
You start walking around the area and talking to various of the patrons. The patrons seem slightly confused at first as you wander up to them. A lot of them are just sort of like, what? Wait, are you not a mannequin? And like some of them are just like, huh?
No, I'm not a mannequin. I'm a butterfly. Can you see? And Moon Pie kind of spreads her wings.
Yeah, no. Eventually, as you're walking around, you find a dwarf who is sitting amongst about 3 women, all of them just sort of giggling. You kind of get the sense that these women aren't actually attracted to the dwarf, but are there under obligation. The dwarf is telling a very sort of like loud, very boastful story of something he did.
Mr. Shortman, can you help me? I'm trying to find a pirate captain. Do you know any?
Ah, there, small one! Come, sit! I shall regale you with my stories of high seas.
No,
does it
I
mean?
missed you. You misunderstand. I don't need stories. I want to meet a pirate captain. Cause
A
how else am I
pirate!
gonna be a pirate?
You want to meet a pirate? Well, I'm just your man. Name's Ilaria.
Can you make me a pirate? Please,
Ah.
please, please.
Can I make you a pirate? Well, I suppose I can if you, follow me.
Okay. Are we gonna go get a pirate bag and one of those cool hats they have?
Oh, you're not a mannequin, are you?
No, I'm a butterfly. Can you see?
Those are moth wings.
No, they're not. They're butterfly wings. I would know. I'm a butterfly.
All right. What do you want?
I want to be a pirate. You're not
well-
a pirate captain, are you?
No, I'm just a pirate. I'm not a pirate captain.
Well, who's your
Kind of.
pirate captain?
My pirate captain is a man called Benedissimo.
Ooh.
We call him
Where
the
do I-
Eagle.
That's such a cool pirate name. Where do I find Benedissimo?
Well, he'd probably be on our ship, the Statesman. It's out by the docks.
No, I don't think Vaven would like it if I left. I've already gotten in too much trouble.
Who's Vaven, your boyfriend or something?
No, he is my friend. He has a bird that sits on his shoulder and poops on him.
Sounds like a parrot. We have a lot of those.
No! It's
No?
way cooler than a parrot, but I don't know what it's called.
Nothing's cooler than a parrot, my friend. When
You're
it comes
wrong.
to the bird world, parrots are the most beautiful of all the birds. Exotic. It's the reason I get up in the morning to see them fly above the ship's helm as we head into the Cholton Islands.
But what about those ones that go caw, caw? They're pretty cool.
Well, those are seagulls.
Yeah, they're my favorite.
Those are the rats of the sky. Their
Oh,
child
the
thing.
rats are cool and they scuttle everywhere.
No.
I think you're just jealous because my favorite bird is the coolest bird.
I don't think your favorite bird is the coolest bird.
Yeah, it is.
It's a seagull. Those things are everywhere. They're not exotic. They're not beautiful. They're merely rats that fly through the sky and eat chips.
But they don't scurry like rats, so they're not rats.
Ah, but they pester and feast like rats. And they shit everywhere. It's gross as hell.
Do parrots not poop everywhere too?
Oh, I mean, parrots poop everywhere, but at least they look nice. And sometimes they'll say what you say back to them. You're like, hello, Polly, and Polly will go, hello, Polly, and you're like, oh my god, it's a parrot.
Wait, is the parrot's friends still sitting there?
Yeah, they're just sort of quietly watching you.
Are you Mr. Dummy's friends?
The mannequins sort of look at each other and they just nod.
You know Mr. Dummy! Ooh, do you know any dirt about Mr. Dummy? Cause I'm trying to prank him.
One of the mannequins puts up their hand.
Ooh, what?
Mr. Dummy was born on a Friday.
A Friday!
Okay, I need
Oh
to
my
go
God.
for
We
a
let this
second.
man into our lives? What? Said make dog DM.
Sorry, what?
Make dog
Make
DM.
them DM.
I'm not making my dog DM. 'Cause he would just sit there and go. He'd probably leave after about like 3 seconds of sitting there, and he'd just get bored and leave.
Cute.
Still best DM.
Still best DM. Okay, so anyway, continuing. Yeah, the mannequin looks at not Nox. The mannequin looks at Moonpie and goes, "He was born on a Friday."
Oh my god!
The
That's
other,
terrible!
the other mannequins sort of like gasp into their hands, like,
Oh my gosh, I can't ever tell anybody this! It
Yes.
would ruin him.
"Indeed, it would." The dwarf was like, "I'm sorry. Why is Fridays important?"
You don't know why Fridays are important?
I don't. Would you care to enlighten me, bug girl?
You must be born on a Friday. Mr. Dummy's friends, you gotta tell him! I'm not very good at telling stories.
There is a rumor between us, mannequins, that a mannequin that was born on a Friday will inevitably break.
Oh, every time they say it, it scares me.
Yes. A roll for deception.
Okay. I got a natural one!
A natural one. The
Yeah.
mannequins are just like, I have a strange feeling. Nobody has told you this before.
I have to go now. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
I just leaves.
Okay. Where's Moonpie going?
I think she's gonna go back to the room. She's kind of bored now.
You head back to the room? Okay. You wander back into the room where Vaven was just sort of sitting in the corner with Moonpie, not Moonpie Flair, with Bottom just sort of perched on his shoulder snoring.
Caw, caw. Moonpie does that quietly at bottom.
Yeah. Bottom sort of like opens one eye, just looks at Moonpie, and then just closes it again.
No.
Does Vaven react to that?
Vaven, okay. Moonpie roll stealth and Vaven roll perception. This time
Okay.
without disadvantage because she literally said car.
Natural 20.
Oh really? Okay. Vaven, let's-
Stealthiest car ever.
Am I roll? I mean, there's not really any way I can top this, so
No? Okay.
It's your own 20.
I just didn't hear it.
You didn't roll in that 20? You didn't
No, I
hear
didn't.
it? Okay. The Vaven just like kind of remains in his trance state, just staring forwards into like nothing.
Zooey mama. Is there like where's Vaven sleeping?
Vaven is just sort
Just
of
like on the floor,
slumped in,
meditating.
yeah, Vaven's just sort of slumped in the corner meditating.
Okay, I guess Moonpie is gonna go to the bed though. Then.
Moonpie wanders over to the bed and just throws herself onto the covers. Are you gonna sleep for the night, or are you gonna do something on the bed?
She's gonna try and jump on the bed silently.
Roll
Yes!
stealth with
20.
disadvantage. Vaven, roll perception to see if it wakes you
I
up.
mean, she has wings, right? So she could float down, theoretically.
But then again,
I got a 7.
there would still be the creak of like the sound of like the bed going up when she jumped. Okay, Vaven,
Yes?
roll perception.
Okay. Again? Is this at advantage or disadvantage or no advantage?
This is an advantage roll because she is literally jumping on the bed. She's
Okay.
trying to be sneaky.
Let's
One
see.
and a 1.
7 and
Oh.
a 3. So a 7 plus, what is it? What's my perception? 7 plus 5 is
Okay.
12.
Okay, so yeah, you definitely saw her. You're suddenly like knocked out of your trance as you see Moonpie jumping on the bed.
Would my trance have finished, or like has it been 4 hours since I went?
It's
Or
been about 3 hours.
okay. Hello, Moonpie.
3 little
And then
Moonpies
Vaven's just gonna
jumping
go
on
back
the
to
bed.
his trance.
Okay.
Yeah. Just like, oh, shit, I'm out. I don't wanna be part of
Moonpie's noticing that she kind of woke up Vaven, she's gonna like jump laying down and pretend she's asleep.
Okay. Boing.
You're gonna do a fake snore.
Yeah.
Oh, she must be asleep. Hmm.
This is
Dummy from the other side of the room. She was obviously not asleep, Vaven.
Stitches kiss stitches.
Shut up, dummy.
Aye. Okay. The rest of the night goes on. Pretty sort of like, nothing too bad happens. Besides from like, Moonpie occasionally getting up, going to the bathroom, then walking back again because she just can't sleep. But other than that, it's a fairly uneventful night. As the sun comes up in the morning, you all individually wake up and wander to the... What
That was
was
kind
that?
of creepy.
You killed me for a second there. Okay. You all individually get up and you all wander down to the pier. Wandering onto the pier, you as the sun slowly comes up, you see like the large sea in front of you. It's more
Big sea.
impressive now that you can see it up close. Now just standing on the pier, you looking down across the pure length of the sheets of ice that lie ahead of you, and you can see almost the exact trail that the massive warship that is the Statesman took to get to the pier. As you stand there, looking upon the huge ice sea, you hear a shout come from behind you. Hey!
What?
Behind you stand about 6 pirates. Each one has their own sort of individual look and position. One of them that appears to be the captain points at you. Are you pirates on this ship?
You must be pirates! Oh my goodness! I'm so excited!
I asked you a question, bug girl.
Hey, I'm not
excuse
a
me.
bug girl. I'm a butterfly.
Yeah, what up?
Me and my associates came to a deal with some of your other pirates that we would be granted passage on your ship down to Rosfa Cove.
So you're part of this ship, are you?
As of today, yes.
Then we'll dispatch of you now.
Oh, yo, I see.
Oh,
Okay. Everyone,
okay.
everyone go to roll 20.
Oh no!
I thought that was a good thing, like they were gonna like set us off to class.
Hmm.
Yeah!
Love me a good dispatching.
Oh,
Okay.
it's one of those days.
It's just one of those days where you get mugged.
Mm.
I can finally be. Are you
Okay,
sure they're
hold
not
on.
demons?
I am moving. There you go. Okay. So now I'm gonna switch
What
it
is
to
this?
the
Bush.
Yo, why they be bushes?
Bush. What? Oh,
This looks more like the vineyard map.
I sent you to the wrong one. Here you go.
This is a strange looking pirate ship.
Man, that's a weird looking pirate.
Gang gang.
Where's my? I got Here's my recording book. Here it is. Okay. So.
Why is the wizard at the front? Ugh.
Okay. Which,
I don't like this.
Which
That is a
way-
very middle ship.
Yeah,
uh,
that is so metal.
The
Oh my god.
Okay, so the ship, I don't know if I specifically said what kind of ship it is. The ship that you guys
Fucking death
all
ship.
saw before, I just looked through notes without they're fine. The ship that you all saw before, the Statesman, did not look like a regular pirate ship. It looks like a massive metal behemoth of a ship. This is what you are seeing on the map right now is only the front of the ship. The behemoth, the Statesman is huge.
Oh. My
So when did
Damn.
we start doing a Warhammer 40k session?
Might as well be doing one right now.
Oomies!
I need to grab my dice, so I'll be back in a second. I'm just gonna mute my mic. The rest of you guys
We can discuss tactics.
discuss
That's
tactics.
the blood
How
god.
are you gonna do this? And then once I get back, you guys can tell me what order you guys want to be standing in and stuff like that. Okay?
Blood for the blood god.
Okay.
What exactly are they doing to us?
Okay, my tactic is I'm getting away from these guys. I'm gonna be like at the back.
Wait, you're not the tank? What?
But Faven, aren't
Yeah, I
they
know.
gonna help us sit away from the dock?
What?
They said they
dock?
were gonna dispatch us. Weren't they gonna help us?
No. No,
Oh.
they're trying to kill us.
What? Ugh. Moonpie's
Greenies.
gonna turn over to the pirates and yell, "Hey, you pirates! You're not good enough to be pirates. They should call you poopy pirates because you're so poopy.
I'm back.
Take that."
They're poopy pirates now,
The poopy
as
pirates.
dubbed by Moonfire. That's all
I
you've
just
missed.
realized this is
What?
like the spikes on the leather jacket equivalent.
You're too
of
good
a
to be
ship.
called pirates.
Oh, yeah,
So they're
definitely.
Poopy pirates.
Poopy pirates. Okay. It's kind of mean. What did they ever do to you?
And they're trying to
I haven't done
dispatch
anything.
us.
Okay, I have my dice now, so I can actually roll to see if they attack, if they can hit you guys. Okay, everyone roll initiative. That is the dice roll on this.
Ooh, it's not high.
Oh yeah, what is the number I'm looking for? 21.
10.
Even
Moonpie got a 12.
Yeah.
Does Moonpie, Vaden, Dummy, and what the? I'll just put pirates. Okay, is that everyone? Yep. Okay. So, Meredith, what did you get?
10.
10. Okay. Fade off. You cut out.
What?
What'd you get? I think you're glitching, so we'll move on.
She
to
got
Moonpie.
like 8.
She got 8. Okay, we'll put her at 8 then. Okay, Moonpie, what'd you get?
12.
12. Vaven,
21.
21. Okay, and Dummy gets 10. I'm not
Dummy's just a boot dummy.
Hey, don't you call him that.
He was born on a Friday.
Oh,
Yeah, God, imagine being born on a Friday.
Ugh, it's gotta suck.
You guys don't know that though.
Dummy kind of cries.
That's what I'm
How
saying.
do we do? And that's well,
Come on, D&D Beyond. I need to look at dummy stats. I need to know what the plus is. Till then, we'll do the pirates. Okay, pirates were only 9. 9. Oops. Creations. The characters. God damn it. My life has been slow. View. There we go. Okay. So, dummy.
Yeah.
There's a... Okay, not that much. It's... Oh, never mind. He got 20. There's a plus 2. Okay, so now we put, and then we go descending. So first we have Vaven. Vaven, your turn first. What order do you guys want to be standing in, by the way?
I
I wanna be-
because beefy boy.
I want to be away because. Wait, actually, how far away is which one's the? Is this one the captain?
This one's the captain.
Ah, this guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
come on,
I want to be like, not far away, just like as far as realistically I can be away from these guys in the starting position.
So you want to move back a bit?
Yes.
So if we move you about here, that should be fine.
Yeah, that works. Okay, so because I like ending encounters with one spell, I'm gonna cast Suggestion on the captain.
Okay.
So that's 15 Wisdom saving throw 15.
Okay, so wisdom saving throw of 15,
Yep.
and he beats it. He is A-okay.
As in he succeeded at it?
He succeeds it.
Damn. Okay, so Faven's just gonna look disappointed.
He just... What were you gonna say to him?
I was gonna tell him to like get him and his crew to just leave.
Okay. He kind of as you say, like, leave or whatever you were gonna say. The captain, like, your hand just starts like gently glowing with the magic. Actually, no, you have the magic sword, right? Is that what you're using to cast?
Oh, yeah. But actually, does that even? I'm not sure if Suggestion even needs a spellcasting focus. Let me check. Oh, it does need a focus, yeah.
Okay. You point the sword at the captain, and you kind of like give the order. The sword starts to glow as the magical energy is pumped through it. However, as the spell finishes, the captain sort of just shakes his head, just like as if he's like clearing something from his face, and he goes, "No, I don't think I will." Okay, next is Dummy's turn.
Actually, I still have my bonus action.
You still-
Pow.
okay. What are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you doing with your
Yeah.
bonus action?
Oh wait, no, I can't cast 2 spells in one turn. Never mind. Sorry. Keep going.
Okay, next is Dummy's turn. Dummy turns to Vaven. Vaven,
Yes.
what is my objective here?
Can you? You don't have any way of actually.
Dummy kind of looks at you like confused. Of course I do.
How?
He holds up his arm and it kind of shrinks back for a second before erupting into like a large blade.
Oh.
My arm is a sword.
I just whispered to myself, nice.
If you think
the barkeep.
that, I guess attack. Mm.
Wonderful. Dummy is going to run into battle. How far can he go? 30 feet. Okay, where is my thing? So, yeah. Or he can move diagonally, I think.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Where's my thing?
Yeah.
There it is. So he can move to... That doesn't seem right.
I mean, he's gonna like.
It's actually this.
If he goes like that, then he's there, and he doesn't get on the water.
But you can't like jump it. So it'd be like this. So it's 45.
Wait, what about the one I'm doing?
Okay.
You could do that.
Vaven,
Just.
yeah. He can move like that. Okay. So he moves up to the captain then.
How can you jump?
He's made of wood.
You're not You're not a 5x5 cube. You can get through you two.
True.
I don't know about you, but I'm not 5 cube.
Okay, so he gets close enough. He's going. His arm kind of like. As he was running, his arm turned back into a normal arm, but as he reaches the captain, his arm turns back into a large sort of blade. He is going to try, and he is going to try and make a precision attack. So we need to do. I forgot how.
Is this guy a battle master fighter?
Yep. So that's an extra D8 damage to any attack he makes. Okay, yeah, that's a hit. So then that is... Okay. Oh wait, no, D10 because he's... Okay. He grabs like his wrist area and uses it to kind of like as a two-handed attack. So 7, 8, 9, 10 plus another D8 damage. So that's another 5 damage. That removes a superiority dice. Okay, so that does 10 and 12. Oh, 15 points of damage to the guy in his first hit. So then he gets another hit. So, okay, that hits as well. So he isn't going. So, wait, does. No, it doesn't. Okay, so he just makes a normal attack roll. It's only 5 damage. So that's 20 damage on the captain. Cool. The dummy sort of like slashes down into the captain across his stomach. The captain like falls back for a second, just far enough back so that the second of dummies slashes as he brings his hand back up, only lightly kind of cuts across the captain. He is still standing, however he is now very hurt. Next it is Moonpie's turn.
Ooh, yeah. Oh, Okay, Moonpie is going to cast Shatter on one of the wooden planks behind the pirate.
Behind the pirate? Which one?
The very back pirate, because
Okay.
I don't want it to go over everybody else. So, for
What's the
those
range?
who don't know,
Do you need a
Shatter
tou-
just means...
Do you need to
Pardon?
touch something? Do you need to actually touch it for shadow, or is it a long range spell?
I think I just have to look at it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So I look at the thing, and then Moonpie just casually opens her mouth, and there is a sudden loud ringing noise coming from what appears to be something behind the pirates.
Yeah.
It's painfully intense, and each pirate must make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
And the creature takes 3d8 thunder damage on a failed save.
So is that just every like D? Is that like a what's the range of
Every
that? Just-
creature in a 10-foot radius
Okay.
from
So
the wood plank.
from here. So
Oh, that was not. Oh, maybe I put it in the middle then. I thought 10 foot would have been longer.
okay. So here.
Yep.
Okay. So all these 4 guys. Okay. What's the succession throw? What do they
14.
have to
They have
be?
to be 14.
Okay, fail, beat, fail, and beat. Okay, so I should say this guy and this girl. Is that a girl? No, that's a guy. Then this guy failed their throws.
Yeah. Woohoo. Woohoo. Who's poopy pirates
Okay,
now?
so how much damage does that do on a succession, and how much damage does it do on a failure?
On a failed save, it's 3d8 thunder damage.
Okay. On a failed save, that's a lot of damage. Okay.
Yep.
Roll
And then on a successful one, they take half.
Okay. Okay. So roll your 3d8, and then we'll do the calculation.
Which one's the 8 dice?
The 8. It's the one that looks like two pyramids stacked on top of each other.
Okay. Okay, total damage 11.
11. Okay.
11 for one. How many times do I need to do it?
So, you only need to do it once, I believe. Wait, you need
Okay.
to roll the d8 3 times.
Yeah, I did that, so it was
Okay,
11.
so 11 damage, and then half of 11 rounded up is 6.
Yeah, cool that.
Yeah. Okay. So that's 6 damage to some of them, 11 damage to some of the others.
Yep. Squeeze squaw.
29, 29, and then to the other ones it's 6. So that's... Okay. Continuing. Meredith, your turn.
I'm gonna, big boy, strut up here.
Up there. Okay. Yeah. Oh.
You're
wow.
mad.
Made 'em wide.
And then I'm gonna ominously point at this boy here.
Okay, you ominously just point over that other guy's shoulder. I'd say you're probably big enough to just point over someone. So you point at the dude standing behind him.
And then I announce, why did the kobold steal the candle? Because he couldn't get a handle on the situation. And I'm gonna cast vicious laughter. Hideous laughter, sorry. Yeah!
That didn't even make sense. All right.
I think that was a pretty good joke.
It was
Yeah, I
hilarious.
thought it
Try
was...
making
I'd
a
be
joke
laughing
that
if I was the one
rhymes,
who
okay?
made
It's not that easy.
Okay. Yeah, that works. So what does he have to beat?
Wisdom saving throw 14.
14. He beats it.
Fuck!
He kind of like, wait.
Okay.
Can you do anything else in your turn, or is that it?
I can, but I'm just gonna stand there and look sad.
Okay. Okay, next is the pirate's turn. This pirate is gonna try and attack my boy Dummy. So
Not dummy.
As a reaction to that, I'm gonna-
I don't think you can
Yep.
react. Can you? What?
yeah, cutting words as a reaction.
Cutting word? Yeah, but he didn't try and attack you. He tried to attack Dummy.
No, makes an attack roll. It's just any attack roll,
Is it? Oh,
Yep.
okay. Yeah,
and
sure.
it's 1d8 subtracted.
Okay.
So,
Dummy manages to successfully parry the attack, but he doesn't actually use his parry. He just sort of moves his arm.
That's not how that works, just so you know.
Yeah, I know.
I
It's
have to
just-
roll a d8 and then it gets subtracted. But whatever.
Okay. So, what'd you do? Sorry?
So, basically, as a reaction, I can use a bardic inspiration to cutting words, which is reducing a roll by a d8.
Okay. That... Yeah, it was gonna fail anyway.
But I can't tell, so.
Yeah. Sure. He misses Dummy completely. Like, he got a negative on that, so like... He missed it by quite a bit.
He throws the salt into the ocean.
If it's a negative, does that mean he heals Dummy on accident?
But dummy doesn't need... Nah, just say throws the sword into the ocean.
Okay.
Or whatever you want to say.
Yeah, the pirate literally just swings at Dummy. Dummy, it just sort of the blade sort of clangs harmlessly against Dummy's wrist sword and goes flying off into the ocean. The pirate captain is now standing there like, okay. This guy is gonna run. Can he? Hold on. Where's my thingy? That's not.
You
what I
show
want.
him, dummy.
Yeah, he can get over there. Okay, he's gonna run up to Meredith. But since... Nope, that's not how that works. I'm stupid. This girl's gonna try and... Oh, no, that's not how that works. She's gonna run over here. This one's gonna follow her and go up here. This one is gonna go over here. And this one is going to go here. And that's what they're gonna do for their turns. This guy's gonna try and attack Big Boy, Meredith. Meredith, what's your AC?
18.
Okay, he misses. Next
My
it
bulging
is...
picks are huge.
Next it is Fadov's turn. Fadov.
I'm gonna cast Earth Tremor and try like knock him off the dock.
Okay. Is Earth Tremor a localized thing, or is what's the casting procedure behind it?
I'm not too sure because I just had a look at it. I can the pirates have to make a dexterity saving throw. I would say.
So it's
1d6.
make a dexterity saving throw. If they're not able to make it, are they set prone, or do they take a set amount of damage?
If they fail it, I have to roll 4d6 damage.
Okay. Okay, what did they have to be?
Okay. 13?
Okay, so is it localized, or is it like in a space? Where, is it every single enemy in like, what's the
I think
range?
it's every single enemy and stuff.
So everything on the map has to roll it?
No, I don't think so. What was the other one? It's like...
Well, where is it? Is it localized on you? Or is it like you choose a spot and then it has like a 10 feet range? What's going on? You need to tell me these things. I don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, no, just my computer like this guy's out. Okay, okay. Yeah, okay. Cool. Cool. Okay. 10 feet.
10 feet range? So you select a spot and there's a 10 feet range? Yeah. No.
Oh, wait. Shit. I don't know how you guys are making the line stuff.
It's just...
It's the little tool.
Little tools on the side.
Okay.
Yeah, with the ruler.
Yeah, we're using the ruler.
That's located this area. In fact, it's probably this tool right here.
Oh. Okay, I'm useless. Okay.
You're all good. You're learning. This is like the
I'm
second
learning.
time. This is the second time you've ever used Roll20, so understand.
Yeah,
Have a nice
I don't know where to do it. Wait.
Yeah, you got it.
So around here, so this point right here. So.
Okay, so that point, and you're... So it's a 10 feet point from here. So, bam, bam,
Yeah.
bam, bam, bam. So that area.
Doesn't affect.
Okay. So all three of them have to make a saving throw. So the first one got 17. Second one got 16. Third one got 10.
Okay. So the 10
Which is
has
this
to roll
guy.
the 4d6s.
Okay, so you roll 4d6 and tell me how much damage they take. He takes. And is it like these guys take half damage, or is it just that they take no damage from saving?
I think they take half.
Okay, so roll the damage.
No.
How much damage
Got
did you take? 8? 8 damage? 8 damage, Molly?
Yes.
Okay. So they take 8. Two guys at the back, which is him and him. So 4 minus 4 for the one dude that took 8 damage. 26. Okay. So next is Vaven's turn again. Vaven,
Yes.
your turn.
How bad is the captain looking? Because you said he was looking a bit worse for wear. Or is he?
After the hit that that dummy gave to him, he's looking pretty kind of shattered at the moment.
Okay. So, Vaven, annoyed that his original spell didn't work, is naturally just going to target this captain, and he is going to point finger guns at him and cast Eldritch Blast, with both blasts targeting the captain.
Okay. Just I need to move you into space where you can actually see the captain, because right now you're shooting past Fado. So I'm gonna move you up here, like standing. This isn't standing in the water; it's just standing on the edge. And that should give you
Okay.
a shot. Okay.
Pew!
Pew pew. Okay. Your kind of your arm gets like enraptured by these blue lines that course their way down to your fingers, and suddenly two large shots of energy appear at the tips and just launch towards the captain. Roll for damage. Also, you have to roll to hit first, right?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I'm just waiting for you to ask for that. Okay. First roll will be a 5 plus 7, a 12.
Does not hit.
I don't think that's... Yeah, that's what I thought. Second would be a natural 20.
Ooh, double damage.
Yay. Okay, so that's going to be a plus. So first roll, or only roll, is a 5, which will be doubled, and then there's the modifier, which will be 4, which will be doubled, so it's 18? Yeah.
18.
So one of my finger guns shoots him for 18 points of damage, and the other just doesn't hit.
Okay, so the first finger gun just goes like straight past him. He kind of turns around and like look like, what the hell is that? Then suddenly you shoot another finger gun. The finger gun courses through the air towards him, just straight in the back. But little without you really knowing, suddenly another pulse of energy shoots through your fingers and hits him in the back again for that double damage. He's kind of like. So how much damage is that?
18.
18 points of damage? Okay. He is kind of lying. He is. Oh, wrong phone. He is lying on the ground. Now, you literally
Like,
just.
as in, I killed him?
No, he is just
Oh.
prone. He just fell over.
Okay.
'Cause you, what was it 19 points of damage or 18?
18. It was like force damage, so I guess that could have knocked him over. Just like,
Yeah, no.
Okay.
That's not a reason, but it's mostly because his health is super fucking low. He is looking very just sort of charred. He's like, there's like blood kind of like pouring out of his back and his stomach and stuff. He is now.
it's not going good for him, essentially.
No, essentially it's not. He's. I'm gonna just stretch him. That's not what I mean to do.
Enlarged.
Yeah, he is
wide.
He is wide now.
Flattened him.
Thick.
It is now Dummy's turn. Dummy is going to kick him aside and just like get him out of the way. So he kicks him over here, and Dummy is going to take a step forwards.
What if Dummy just like kicked that guy off the side? And just like...
He could try and make him...
Shh. No, shh. He's mine.
Okay.
Okay.
You can
I made
say
it rhyme,
that.
so leave me alone.
Yeah, think of a way to rhyme it. Do it.
I already have.
What'd you say?
He's mine.
No. Not that. I have
Oh.
a quirky statement as his final words.
Stop eating.
Chomp.
I'm hungry, leave me alone.
Let them...
What do you say? That's not... None of that was words. It was just sniffing.
Mmm.
Curtis, stop eating! Cast!
Crunch.
Crunch. Okay, Curtis says nothing.
He says no rhyme, so he's free real estate.
I said I wasn't gonna say anything. Wait for me.
We did not hear that.
Yeah, I didn't hear that. I didn't know what he said. Okay, he's not saying anything then.
I said I wasn't gonna say anything.
Oh.
Okay. Next.
None of us heard that, apparently.
Yeah.
At like the very beginning.
I thought you said you were gonna say something. Never mind. Dummy turn.
Yeah, I thought it...
Dummy's gonna try and attack the dude that's standing right in front of him. He is going to roll to attack. He is going to hit, and he's also going to use a superiority die to make a... Where's the... there we go. He is going to use a superiority die to try and do a trip attack. Actually, yeah, no. Okay, so he hits, and then he's going to use 5. Saving throw, and he fails his saving throw. Okay, Dummy slashes at the person's legs, cutting through cutting at the shins of the dude in front of him. After attacking one of the shins, Dummy lifts one of his legs and just kicks the dude to the ground.
Oh.
He is now also prone, but he's lying like that. This is how I gesture that people are prone. And he was dealt... I forgot how much damage. I'm gonna read it. Okay. That was not the right dice. Oh, never mind. They're up here. 6, 7, 8. Okay, and then he gets an attack with advantage, considering... Oh. Okay. That also hits. And he gets to roll his d10. 8, 9, 10. Okay. That's 18 damage. And he is now prone. What was that?
That's the prone sound from now on. I'm sorry, I don't make the rules, I just enforce them.
Okay, he is prone and he is damaged. Okay, next is... So that's all Dummy's gonna do for his turn. Next it is Moonpie's turn. Moonpie.
I am going to use command.
Command, okay.
So you speak a one-word command to a creature you can see within range. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or follow the command on its next turn. So I'm gonna cast the command on this pirate here that's
The
over
one that's
Dummy.
lying on the ground, okay.
Oh. What's this one doing here?
Get him to jump.
He's also lying on the ground. You could tell
And
him to
this
jump.
one?
Guy to jump.
You can tell literally anyone standing here, here, or here. Actually, you could tell any of these guys to jump.
But I can only say one word, so they might just jump on the spot.
Die.
You know what? I'm gonna attempt it.
Tell him to dive.
Yes! That's a good one. Okay, I'm gonna cast it on this guy here.
Yep.
I'm
So you
going
take a
to
step
say...
forwards to get a better view because you.
Yep,
Can't.
I'm gonna move over here.
Yeah.
I say to him, dive! So...
What does he have to succeed in doing?
He has to do a wisdom saving throw and beat 14.
He fails that. This guy immediately turns his back on Dummy and starts walking this way. Dummy gets an opportunity attack on him because he walks away from him. And that's 11. He is going to use another of his superiority die. 18. Okay, he hits. 8 plus 5. 16 damage in that hit. So Dummy spins around and hits him for 16 damage. Does the extra attack take? It doesn't as a reaction, right? Yeah. Okay, so that's 16 damage on this guy as he's walking to the water, and he jumps off into the water and immediately starts swimming directly downwards.
He's really diving.
So that's this guy.
Diving.
He looks very battered up as he slowly kind of like sinks down into the kind of like frozen over lake. He uses the pure force of him just jumping into the water to smash through the ice, and he's swimming down into the ice water. And
I did not
considering
mean for
that
that
it
to
is
happen.
ice water, that means he is also taking damage from hypothermia. Okay.
I'm sorry, mister.
He disappears below the water for a few seconds, and then slowly you just see his body rise to the top, completely limp and lifeless.
Murderer!
Ice,
He a dead boy.
ice forming on the wet of
Someone
his
Google it.
of his shirt.
Stir, freeze, Batman quotes.
Oh my gosh. Wait, I'm gonna use the rest of my movement, and I want to move down to the ice and gently step down onto it without breaking it.
Okay, you can use your wings to sort of glide down.
Oh.
Okay, you step onto the ice. It's very slippery. Roll dexterity check.
Oh no.
Boink!
What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age!
14. Oh, wait, hold up. Yeah,
Let's kick some ice. Fuck, such a good movie.
I want to try and shuffle over to
We're gonna
him.
go over there and kick
Okay.
your ass.
What'd you roll for dexterity?
14.
14? Okay. I'm gonna say that's enough to be able to successfully make your way over.
Oh my, this was
Okay.
an actual
Oh my god,
horror.
Mr. Pirate! Oh.
I'm afraid that my condition has left me cold to your pleas of mercy.
I can't do anything,
Okay.
so I'll just, be ready for next action.
You're just standing there like, now what?
No, I want to do something, but I don't have any more spells to
It's
cast.
just Arnold Schwarzenegger with an LED mohawk. Oh, it's so good.
Please, it's your turn.
Cool, I'm gonna grapple this boy here.
Give him a
Please,
hug.
Where the fuck? Oh, so he has to make an athletics or acrobatics check. It's bigger than
Nice to see you, Batman.
Okay, he has to get an acrobatics or athletics higher than 24.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, he can do it.
I believe in him. Shit, I don't believe in him.
Is it even physically possible for him?
No, I don't think it is.
Yes!
Actually, no, he can, but he has to roll a nat 20.
Ah, nice. So does Mary.
Yeah.
Cool. Can I have a cheaty bonus action just because I got a cool line? That's not cool, it's super dumb.
Fine, you can have a cheaty bonus action.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna look him down, square in the eyes, and just you ignore my humor on a whim.
Wait, what did you do? Did you push him over?
No, I'm doing that now. You ignore my humor on a whim. I sincerely hope you can swim, and I'm gonna shove him away from me into the ocean.
Okay.
Oh my god!
So he has to do
no.
another. This is a strength check actually, and it's only strength. So he has to. Can he get a higher than 13?
I mean, he can, but did he? No.
Did he? So I throw him head first into the ice.
Okay.
Oh.
Into the water. Where is my D12? Here it is.
It's a D12.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Per turn.
Yo, OP.
It is very
That's how we'll
cold.
kill everyone.
Okay.
Well,
And also, have you? These guys are not wearing like ice-appropriate clothing. Have you seen them? Okay, that's the one attacking Baronor, which is this boy. He is at.
Oh, yo, that's OP.
Okay, he's still alive. He sort of swims up to the surface. Just Next is the pirate's turn. This guy's gonna
Can I
try
do a
and-
movement?
Huh?
Can I
Yeah,
do
you
a
can do
small
a
movement?
You can do a movement.
I'm just gonna move this way. Sick
Okay.
pirates.
You're gonna move this way? You here? Okay. This guy's gonna try and move out of the ice. He manages to clamber his way up onto the surface of the ice. He is no longer suffering from hypothermia, except he is very cold.
It's not how that works, but okay.
No, well, it's just like under the ice. When in the water, he's gonna be taking damage constantly. Outside of the water, he's not. It's like crawling out of acid, kind of.
My plan was actually get them one step closer to Vaden.
This guy is going to climb and take his turn to stand up, and he is going to turn around and he is going to run away. But since it takes half of his action to stand up, he can only go 15 feet. He's going to run to here, but since he's running out of Dummy's range, Dummy gets an attack of opportunity, which he hits. He is then going to just do a normal attack on him and is going to get... This guy is now fucking dead.
excellent.
And as he stands up and turns his back to Dummy, Dummy just with his arm across the guy's neck. For a second, he's just standing there, like frozen in place before his head just sort of off of his body and falls to the ground before the rest of his body hits the ground.
Oh.
This
And
guy...
the DM feels bad for your shitty rhyming character, so he gives you a OP druid fighter.
This guy stands up and kind of like looks at Dummy for a second, looks at his like dead boss. He's like, I surrender! Dummy looks at him. That's all that's gonna happen for that. These guys, this one's gonna try and jump onto not Nox. Oh fuck, what's your name? I forgot your name.
Moonpie.
Moonpie. He's just gonna try and jump onto Moonpie. So, gonna make a dexterity check. Whoops. And it's gonna succeed. Bam.
I'm trying to save your friend, you dummy!
Moonpie, make a strength check.
Okay. Do, 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 do. 14!
Okay, you managed to stay standing and throw her off. However, the distance that you throw her and like the amount of force that you put into throwing her isn't enough to shatter the ice. You throw her to the side. Okay, this guy is going to turn this way and is going to run at, not Baronor. What's, Meredith.
Meredith.
I'm forgetting names now, I don't know why. He runs here and he is going to try and make an attack on Meredith. And is going to, oh, hit.
18?
Yeah, he rolled 21.
Oof.
And he is going to try and make an attack. 5, 8.
I'm
That's
just gonna
8.
Stone's Endurance that bad boy.
Okay, that's 8 damage. He is not dual wielding, so he cannot make another attack.
Awesome, I take 1 damage because I'm gonna use my Stone's Endurance as a reaction.
Ooh, fun. Your entire thing is just being able to take as many hits as possible and then pick someone up and throw them out, isn't it?
I mean, actually, my whole thing is being able to pick 2 people up.
Okay, well, he kind of like hits your bicep, you flex your bicep, and the blade just sort of gently touches the skin. He kind of like looks at you like, oh shit. Next is Fadov's turn.
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast this dude right here.
Do you have Eldritch?
You can Eldritch Blast?
I showed you this.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that you can
I'll
do
just
that.
blast the ice underneath them.
But I want to hit him though.
Aww. But hypothermia.
So, I have a total of 2 beasts. What is
You have what?
total of 2 beams?
Yeah, so you rolled you rolled to hit twice.
Okay.
Molly, read your spells before you come, please.
I have, but I just noticed that. 2d20s and then see if it hits.
No, just roll 1d20 and then equate that to both.
Okay. Okay, I got
Oh, wait,
net
no,
1.
No, never mind. 2d20, sorry. So, first one's a nat 1, what's the second one?
My dice are cursed.
What'd you roll?
And my second roll was a 2.
Okay. Your dice are cursed. You roll the nat 1. The nat 1 immediately hits the area below you. You kind of like bring your hand up, but as you're bringing your hand up, you release the spell too early. You shoot the Eldritch Blast into the ground below you. You fall for a second, aim, but as you're and launch your second spell as you're falling. You hit the ice and you break it. So, falling into the ice, you take 3 points of damage.
That's fine.
Are you gonna try and like use your movement to get out?
Yeah, I'm gonna get out.
Okay, use your movement to claw your way out. Vaven, your turn.
Okay. So, we've got surrendering guy here, ice guy here. Is this guy is he going to be picked up? Is he picked up?
This guy is not picked up at the moment.
Okay. Then, I'm just gonna go for this guy because I'm gonna show Fade of how an Eldritch Blast is actually done. Double finger guns once more, pointed at this guy.
Hit him in the eyes.
I'm gonna hit him in the head, just like the head.
Okay.
Disappointed with you.
Wait, actually, quick question. Is he wearing metal armor?
He is not.
Are any of them wearing metal armor?
This guy back here is wearing metal armor.
Wait, this guy?
Mm-hmm. And the captain was wearing
Okay.
chainmail. This guy is also wearing metal armor.
Okay. Because, bottom is on my shoulder, correct?
Bottom is on your shoulder.
So, feasibly, I could get Bottom to cast a spell for me and cast Shocking Grasp, and I will have advantage on the attack since he's wearing metal armor, right?
Is that how Bottom works? Can you do that?
Because he's my familiar, I can cast touch spells through him, which Shocking Grasp is.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and he's got a movement speed of 60 feet. I was just checking it during the thing to see if it was possible. So Bottom can fly from me to him, touch him, and he can get a little shocky shot.
Okay, yeah, you can do that.
Cool, so Bottom will zoom down to him,
Okay.
and I will roll. So that's 19, so 19 plus whatever, and 17 plus whatever. Well, 17 plus 7, 19 plus 7, so that's 26 to hit.
Okay, yeah, that hits.
Okay, so then that's 2d8s of lightning damage. So that's just 1. That's unfortunate. And wow, that does a total of 2 points of
damage.
lightning damage. 2 whole points of lightning damage. That's unfortunate.
As Bottom lands on his head, a little bit of like lightning shot goes through him, but it's sort of like it feels like he just got hit 2 times by like a little bit of static electricity. He kind of looks up and he's like, "What the hell?" It doesn't. Really do much.
Damon's just gonna look very disappointed.
Yeah. Okay. So. Okay. Next it is Dummy's turn. Dummy is going to finish off the guy that just surrendered directly in front of him.
I can respect that. No mercy. These guys tried to kill us.
And Dummy hits. He is going to... Should he use a superiority token here to do something? He only has 2 left. I don't know. Okay. He is going to use a superiority token. This guy should be dead. Yeah. He's going to use a superiority token to do some extra damage. And he is going to... Okay, he does exactly enough damage. As the guy is holding his hands up just above his head, surrendering to Dummy, Dummy brings the blade up and just down through the guy. It pierces through like the top of his head and makes its way down towards like the middle of his stomach before getting lodged and not being able to go forwards.
I think Dummy's walking.
Dummy just swiftly pulls the blade out, leaving the guy to fall over backwards. Turning around, he lifts up his left hand instead of his right hand, and the shape of the hand slowly becomes a crossbow. With a arrow loaded in it. He points the arrow at this guy that crawled out of the ice. So this guy is now dead, and he's going to make a shot.
Dummy's crazy.
Dummy's a war crime.
Dummy is the best combatant we have.
He just killed a surrendering bro. That's a war crime.
Dummy hits.
The only war crime is attacking me.
I'm rolling really fucking well right now, and I don't
I'll
know
throw
why.
this guy at you.
Oh, okay. You know how I said I'm really rolling really well right now?
You're not rolling really well.
He only rolled a 3 for damage.
Only a 3.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's 1 more point than I did, so...
Sure.
Let's see, it's the... Damn it, the shot technically should have done that damage. Whoops.
Okay. He manages to hit the guy that is like crawling out of the water. A crossbow bolt just appears in his shoulder in a second. And he's like, oh. Okay. Moonpie, your turn.
Moonpie is gonna cast Spare the Dying on the dude who climbed out of the ice.
He is climbed out of the ice.
The
Or
dude that, you know, dived in, then he
Oh.
floated to the...
He is... Sweetie. He's dead. He's fucking very dead.
No! Moonpie is not a murderer!
He
Oh,
has
sending
been
him to
in
the cooler.
ice. He has been in ice for the past 2 of his turns, which means that by the amount of damage he had taken in that space of time, it destroyed all of his hopes. Even if he was rolling death saving throws, he would be dead.
Moonpie
Moonpie's a
never
murderer.
wanted to be a murderer. She only told him to dive. She only told him to dive!
Yo, Moonpie.
That's only one letter off
Chill.
being died, though, so.
Yeah.
I shan't be a murderer.
I mean, you already kind of.
I love this movie.
Mass
So
healing word! Mass healing word!
Just like.
can we buy a scroll
Well,
of
we're
resurrection
verified,
at
dude.
this point?
I want to try and do spare the dying anyway. She has to try.
Okay, you're gonna try and do spare the dying.
Yeah.
Okay, he's still in the pool, by the way. He never got out. He is just lying there face down. No oxygen is coming out of his mouth.
I'm trying to I want to spin him. He's the right way.
Okay, you kind of turn away from that one girl that's standing behind you, and you just kick his dead body so he's facing the right way up.
No, I don't kick him.
Well, what are you gonna do? You're gonna lean down and like push him?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and lean down and turn him over.
I don't know if. I feel like turning your back away from an enemy would give them a reaction.
Fine, I'll just kick him over.
Also, you technically are just turning away from an enemy that's standing right there. Vaven, is there a rule away from like turning away from an enemy? Because that seems. Like it should
She's
be.
not. I don't think so.
There isn't. Okay.
It's only moving.
It's only moving. Okay. Well, you turn away from the enemy that's behind you for a second, and you sort of like kick his body over, so he's facing up now. And you cast Healing Word.
No, I cast spare the dying.
Okay, you cast Spare the Dying on his body. Nothing happens.
Spare the dying says you touch a living creature that has 0 hit points. This creature becomes stable.
Being at 11.
Yeah, 11.
How much for resurrection scroll?
Ow!
He is just lying there in the pool, essentially dead.
Oh my god. Moonpie doesn't want to be a murderer!
Well,
Oh, Moonpie should have thought of that before she told them to dive in a thing.
Didn't realize the water was ice.
nice.
It looks pretty icy, dude.
It looks pretty watery.
That looks very
No.
watery.
This looks pretty watery. This looks pretty icy.
What kind of ice have you seen that has ripples on it?
I don't know, ice that's got different layers because it froze in place due to the water. And I don't know.
You
I don't
try
know. I
surface
really have
freezes
no.
first, right?
Shh. Your attitude should freeze up.
Chill.
Oh, Zooey mama.
Okay, continuing. Is that all you're gonna do with your turn? Is that all you can do with your turn?
Bonus action.
I
Cry.
want to bonus action. What can I do?
Cry.
Do clerics
Bonus
have,
action.
Do clerics have a what's it called? Extra attack?
Doesn't look like it.
I think the life ones do.
They either get
Oh! I have
Like, can you
The
move
right.
away from the dude?
spell. Channel Divinity, turn undead. As an action, you present your holy symbol and speak a prayer, censoring the undead. Each undead that can hear or see you within 30 feet must make a wisdom saving throw. If the creature fails,
Yeah, no one
Oh,
hears dead.
He's not undead. He's just dead.
He's just dead. We need a necromancer, then you can do it.
Yeah, combo wombo.
I'm not a killer, I swear.
Can you like move away from the other dude?
You can blame Dummy. You can just be like, Dummy killed him, and Dummy will be like, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Dummy just literally fucking executed
I'll
the
just
bro.
guess I'll move
Yeah.
this way, the way
Dummy's
where
an
I can't put the
icon.
arrow.
Dummy committed a war crime.
Dummy is a
This
war
way.
criminal.
okay.
This way.
You're gonna what?
Oh, I guess I'll go on the wharf.
You're gonna climb
Flutter
up onto the wharf?
wharf. Yeah,
Okay.
flutter.
You take your time climbing up onto the wharf as your movement. That means you're moving out of that lady's range.
Get ready with the kills, Moonpie.
Mm-hmm.
The ship's
Okay,
going.
Moonpie, what's your AC?
10.
There's no way it's 10. You got what's to fit Nox's armor, didn't you?
Not that I know of.
I thought
You should have got
It's the base.
Yeah, you got Nox's armor. You should have.
14.
I don't know how to apply that
Check
to
your
the
equipment.
sheet. Equipment.
Do you have any armor in there?
I have chainmail.
Yeah, equip that.
Okay, I'm wearing it. I have an armor class of 16.
There we go. That's better. Slightly. They still managed to hit you as you're walking away, which she has a okay. So that is this one. Oh, wrong dice. This one. Here we go. Oh. Okay, that's 10 points of damage on that hit.
Ugh. What a poopy pirate.
Have I used my bonus action yet?
As you're climbing up, the pirate slashes at your calf with the axe, and it makes a kind of
That
deep
sounds painful.
it makes a deep incision into the leg. You manage to pull yourself back up onto the wharf, though. Meredith, your turn.
Can I quickly rage at the end of her turn as a bonus action, as seeing her damaged?
Yep.
Ah! My
What's your turn?
leg!
You can raise rage as your bonus action anyway.
Okay, I'm going to just quickly grapple this bro. Books of Rose.
You grab him.
That is a 21.
Okay. He fails.
Awesome. And then with him grappled, we're gonna move to the edge of the wharf and jump off onto this guy.
Onto that guy. Oh. Okay.
I'm gonna position him underneath me, just because I think it's kind of important.
You jump off and onto that guy. Are you aiming to break the ice?
I aim to break this dude, then the ice.
Okay. I need you to make a strength check to see if you can break the ice with the two people that you're holding. Well, the person that you are jumping with, and then this person rolls a strength saving throw.
Is it a saving throw or a raw strength check?
Oh shit. No, they're trying to make a straight saving throw, you're making a shit strength check.
With advantage on all strength checks, that is a 19.
Yep. That does indeed hit. Essentially, you grab him, pull him into sort of a bear hug, jump off the edge, and smash down onto this person. The ice instantly breaks under your feet. As you are all three plunge into the water.
Oh.
I guess I start. Oh, I've always been on my movement, so I'm just gonna sink for a little bit.
Yeah. And that's
Yeah.
it. You can't do anything
Do I take
else.
any damage from the impact?
You do. You take some damage from falling into the water.
I have protection resistance against it.
Oh crap! You rolled. I rolled really well for you. You only take 1 damage.
Is that with resistance? Frenzy.
With
Oh, not frenzy, rage.
yeah, with resistance.
Sweet. I'm at. Oh,
But,
ouch.
Here it is.
That was.
Oh. Wait. No. He's. Okay. That's minus. What's the. Okay. And you -1. They are the two that are under you at the moment are both still alive. The pirates, one by one, are going to try and use their actions to get out. Then they're gonna turn and they're gonna
Keep in mind, one of them is still grappled with me.
Oh, true. This pirate that was under you is gonna swim around you and climb out. The one that you were grappled is gonna try and make a strength check, right, to break free. Is that how that works?
It's athletics or acrobatics.
Okay.
I just do athletics.
What are they trying to beat?
23.
23. Okay, they cannot beat 23. The one that is up here though is gonna try and beat into the water to hit you. Okay, they rolled over 18.
Okay, keep in mind it's half, so.
Yep, minus half. So then they're going to. Okay. 14, so 7 damage. They just... The axe sort of like cuts into your like clavicle. As the pirate strikes into the water. This one is going to turn...
Actually, so the one grappled to me, breaking out of grapple is full action. Even attempting it.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I know, but this one made the attack.
Yeah, cool.
There's 2 pirates. This guy is going. This guy's going to try and surrender. He puts both of his hands up. He's like, wait, no, please don't kill me. Next it is Thedov's turn.
Are any pirates left, or they're all dead?
It's apart from the 3 that are there at the moment, they are pretty much all dead, except for this one guy. You are currently under the pier. I know that it looks like you're on top, but you're under it.
Right. Alright, so I'm still on the ice. Is that right?
You're on the ice, yeah.
I get my rapier and try to stab this guy.
The one
Like
that's
sliding, just like
the
stab.
one that's surrendering.
Stab him.
Yeah.
No mercy.
You run towards him and try and stab him. Roll
Yeah,
to hit.
and then just stab.
Roll to hit.
Okay. I get a +5 on that as well.
Yep. What'd you roll?
I got a 13.
13 to
Yeah.
hit. Yeah.
Hit. Okay, so it's a D8.
No, I was asking if it was 13 to hit.
13 is a hit die.
Okay.
Yeah.
You do not hit.
Damn it!
He manages to sort of swerve out of the way. Is that all you can do with your turn? Do you not have an extra attack or anything?
I actually do have a bonus action. It's this magic stone, and I can, but it's not useful at this moment. But
Okay. That means it's Vadav's turn. No, sorry, Vaven's turn.
Okie dokie.
Vaven, your turn.
Lost his spur.
I've got a question.
Yep.
From the angle I'm at, can I even see the guys that are down here?
You cannot. The
Okay, cool.
Definitely be in the way.
You might be able to see under the deck.
You can. Maybe. It's kind of up to debate here. I'm gonna say for now you can't like get a good grip
Okay,
on what's
don't worry
going
about
on. You can. There's like poles and stuff on the way.
I've got another question.
Yep.
How, like, far up is the deck compared to the ice?
It's about 2 meters tall.
Okay, that's not too bad. What would happen if I was to cast Create Bonfire right on this guy?
If you were to cast Create Bonfire, the ice probably wouldn't melt in that amount of time. However, he would probably have to jump out of the way to stop any damage from happening to him from a bonfire.
Yeah, the bonfire would last for a minute though, so...
In that minute, the ice will probably weaken enough for you to be able to shatter it with just like a simple attack. Like any kind
Okay.
of like force would be able to shatter it.
Okay.
You could hit it with a cross.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hit him with the Eldritch Blast instead.
Okay.
Yeah. Double hits. Finger
You're
guns
open
once
rolls
more.
now.
Okay. Finger guns once more.
Okay.
Bam, bam.
Yep. Yep.
Okay. Roll the
Okay.
hit.
First roll. 21.
Wait, is
Yeah,
the guy
that
on his
hits.
knees?
Okay. Second roll.
No, he's still standing.
12.
That does not hit.
That is unfortunate. Okay, where's my dice here? It is. So that's 10 plus 4, 14 damage. Bam.
14 damage.
14 damage for one of the hits, and the other one just misses.
You point your fingers. The first one zooms past his shoulder into the water behind him, but the second one, as he kind of looks at his eyes follow the trail of the first shot, and as his eyes follow the trail, the second shot slams into the side of his head, blasting his head off his shoulders and causing it to fly into the water, turning the water a deep sort of crimson red. His body kind of like stumbles for a second before also falling into the water. He is now dead.
Now that's an Eldritch Blast. And for my... Just move along. Actually, I'm not going to stay on the edge. I'm going to move along like this. Cool.
Okay. For next is Dummy's turn. Dummy is going to move. Can he
Just got this.
He can just do this. He's going to move over here, ready himself, and he's going to jump. Actually, he's going to move here. He's going to ready himself, and he's going to jump. And with his hand, his blade pointed directly downwards, he's going to try and jump onto this person's head and try and use the body as a springboard. He's going to use his final superiority die on this, and he's going to attack. Ooh, nat 20, double damage.
Oh,
Okay,
Dummy
so
is a killer.
Or
oh,
criminal.
fucking hell. 10,
Rhymes with criminal.
11, 12, 13 damage on that. And then, considering he's using this, that's another 16 damage times 2. So, 32 damage? Is that
I
right?
did it first.
Okay, 32 damage jumping down from the pier onto her and using her as a springboard, so he's not trying to shatter it, which means he doesn't need a roll strength check. So that means she is fucking dead. Dummy jumps down off the pier. The tip of the sword just sort of straight through her, the top of her head, down through her neck, through to her stomach like a shish kebab. Her legs collapse, and Dummy uses her body to sort of spring off, and then he's going to use the momentum that he gained to try and attack, to dive into the water and stab the guy that you are holding still.
This DM NPC is way too powerful.
This is just... I'm not changing. I'm not like stuffing rolls or anything. This is just a pretty generic, what's it called? Battlemaster fighter.
Fighter.
Fighter OP, yeah. You're gonna jump down.
Ranger with fighter.
Yes. He actually misses on his first attack. However, he is going to use his second wind to try and attack him. Not second wind, what's it called? Wait, does he have that ability?
Action
surge. Yeah. He's going to use his action surge to try and do it again. Oops. Okay, that hits. And that is 12 damage to him. Oh fuck, that's a lot. Okay, he's still alive. He's just barely hanging on to life as the sword, he can't Dummy can't fully stab through the pirate because you're on the other side. So it's only like the tip of the sword that goes through and just sort of penetrates his stomach. The pirate lets out like a large sort of like gasp as the blade enters him. Dummy is going to take some damage because he jumped into the water. He is going to take 7 damage. There we go. Dummy takes 7 damage as he jumps into the water. And he is going to use his final little bit of movement to jump to climb out of the water. Okay. Next is Moonpie's turn. Moonpie, there is one pirate left and is very low on health.
Can I get a hand?
What, do you want me to heal you?
If you have any protection things, be very nice.
Okay, give me a sec. I can give you resistance. You touch one willing creature once before the spell ends. The target can roll a...
At the moment, you would have to climb back down onto the ice.
Jump in with us.
I think I'm just gonna cure wounds myself.
Okay.
It's bad.
Moonpie uses cure wounds on herself.
Better heal myself now that I'm not in danger.
1d8 plus 3.
Moonpie.
Sorry! Sorry, not
This
sorry.
is a Baronot situation.
I gain 9
Why do
health.
we always give the selfish players healers?
Hey! My legs are hurt. I can't move anywhere with my legs.
I'm literally drowning in cold water.
Woohoo!
Okay, next. Okay, so you use your spell. Next is Meredith's turn.
Oh wait, I might have a bonus.
Can you do anything as a bonus action?
2 weapon fighting for bonus action.
Oh,
Excellent.
you're not attacking.
So what you're gonna do with him? Cut the dick.
That's not.
Well,
how
I
it
mean,
works.
he's like holding you down, right? Do you want me to move him?
That's not. You're not even there.
But is it really that hard to jump down from the dock?
We're underwater.
They're
Oh my
literally underwater.
Yo, I'm drowning
You
in
would
cold
have
water.
to
That's why I
get
wanted
into
to
the
heal.
water to do any damage to him.
Okay, good luck. I'll think about what I can do when it's my turn again.
Okay, next is Meredith's turn. Meredith, on the start of your turn, you take 8 damage.
So with the pirate, right?
That's the start of the pirate's turn. He'll take damage, which is the next turn. But you can
So how much damage?
8 damage.
Oof.
So,
I guess I
yeah. What are you gonna do? You are underwater with a pirate. You are strangling him. Slowly, both of you are taking damage over time. Is this just a game to see who can last the longest? Or
I'll
who
just,
gets killed by Dummy first?
Yes, probably. I guess I'll just hit him with my big fucking axe, because I can do that.
Okay, you take the axe off your shoulder. Roll to hit. Actually, he is incapacitated right now, isn't he?
No, grappling doesn't count that, so.
Okay, so he can try and dodge.
15 to hit.
Okay, 15 to hit. That
Yep.
hits, yep.
Oh. I get ash damage rolls, oh my god. Oh, it's 4 damage.
4 damage.
That's really...
Yes. How do you want to do this?
I guess I'll just hold him by the throat and then clunk him on the head with a big fucking guitar axe.
You pull him off you for a second, grabbing onto his throat, pushing him down into the depths. You bring the axe above his head and just cutting his head directly in half. You pull the axe out and just like let him go as he sinks down into the water. You guys win.
Oh,
Yay!
I am wearing plate mail, so
Yeah. You now need to make. Oh, you are sinking fast.
woo!
Why
I wanna
did you
heal.
jump in the water?
'Cause it was cool.
As you're like kind of relishing
You know
in
what
the
isn't
in
cool?
the victory of
Dying.
the moment, you start to sink.
Save me, dummy!
Oh, yeah, Dummy's gonna try and save you.
You can
Because
turn
you gave
like
him
a
a direct
dolphin,
order.
right?
So, Dummy jumps into the water. Dummy is gonna
Yeah.
try and,
Save me,
turn-
OP DMC.
Dummy turns into a dolphin.
Dummy!
It
Dummy
can
the
swim
dolphin.
slightly better in the water, however, he is still taking cold damage. So, Dummy has to roll for the amount. Oh, fuck.
You should have
Dummy
done
has
Killer
to roll
Whale.
for the amount of damage. Don't worry, Dummy's still on like very high health at the moment. So.
Yeah, he better not. He better not level up.
Okay. Baronorth? Not Baronorth. Meredith, are you gonna try and grab Dummy?
Yeah, I'll try and grab Dummy.
Okay, Dummy's gonna try and help you swim, so roll a strength check.
Oh, I'll
With
get 2 of those.
advantage. With-
Oh, does it mean triple advantage?
No, it's just double advantage.
That is 12.
12? Okay. You and Dummy is not able to help you, so both of you guys take 3. So you take 3 damage.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh.
Dummy is still pulling as hard as he can. Roll another strength check.
17.
That does better. Dummy is with a final pull, and you with like a push of your legs are able to kick off and get to the surface and manage to pull yourselves out of the water.
Worth it 100%.
Both of you are lying on the ice. As the kind of for a few after a few seconds pass, you realize how goddamn cold it is, and you start to make yourself back your ways back onto the deck. As you wander up to the ship, you hear a Moonpie. You hear a familiar voice call out to you. You hear the voice of the dwarf that you met the night before. Well, that was quite a show, I must say. And that's where we're going to take a break, because I need to go to the bathroom. So,
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
we're going to take a break for now, and we'll see you guys when we get back, okay?
Okay.
Bye.
See ya.
Hello, we are now back. Okay. Thank you for staying with us if you're watching. If there is no one watching, so no. Fuck you. Anyway, we're back with the Frozen Heart. Okay, so where we left off was you guys had just finished beating the shit out of a group of pirates, and we are now standing on the docks, looking up at the huge ship. You're now looking up at the huge, just fucking massive ship called the Statesman, and you hear a voice call out to you. Only one of you recognizes the voice. It is the friendly dwarf Ilaria that you met last night.
Ooh, zooey mama. Okay, sorry, that was not in character.
Damn it.
Let me
Damn
just
it.
think. What's my voice again?
It's really high pitched.
And
yeah.
kind
Okay,
of
I'm
like
just gonna mute myself.
Just gonna mute myself.
Okay,
There we go.
Mr. Pirate,
Ah, that's me.
why didn't you help us?
Oh, we wanted to see if you, what your fighting capabilities were.
If I cast
Why
heat metal on their
not?
ship, will the whole ship heat up?
You made
You
me
cast
make
what?
a pirate dive into ice.
Yeah, if I cast heat metal on the ship, will it just ignite the ship?
Probably. Well, it would ignite the part of. It would ignite the part of the ship that you ignited.
I mean, it doesn't specify. It specifies one piece of metal, like manufactured
so-
metal object.
it wouldn't ignite the whole ship. It would just ignite the part of the ship that you were igniting.
Oh,
So, like,
well,
if-
if
So
I
logic
pick the
actually
hole,
does ignite them.
If you were to ignite it'll ignite like the sheet of metal that you're standing on, or that you point at.
but if the hole is one piece of metal,
It is not one piece of metal. can tell you
get a
that.
better ship, nerd, so I can blow you all up.
Well, it's quite simple. We really just wanted to see if you could fight. Those lot have been chasing after us on land for days, ever since they lost their ship to the winter. They've been trying to steal ours. A lot of them think they can take on everyone in the ship, but They are quite wrong. We thought it would be a good time to test out your mettle, as they might say, and see how good you are at fighting.
That's
And I
dumb.
must say, I'm impressed.
We almost died because of you.
Ah,
Not
you
my
were
A game.
fine.
Ugh.
Heat noodle, heat noodle.
I should introduce myself to the rest of you. My name is Ilaria, and I'm the chef here on this mighty brigade. I've come here to introduce you and to bring you to the captain.
What do
Come
you
on.
make? Poopy sandwiches for you poopy pirates?
No, actually, I come from a island in which we serve very many intricate delicacies. I will often serve quite lavish dishes and quite lavish foods as we stop by the shores quite often.
It was a roast. You didn't need to respond.
No.
Mm.
Alright, butterfly,
You know what?
follow me.
I am a butterfly!
Haha, sure you are. Let's go.
You just called me a butterfly. Okay.
A dummy comes up behind you and he's like, technically, he is not correct. Vaven,
Yes?
did I complete your orders to satisfaction?
Yes, and I'm quite impressed you're that capable in combat.
I am made specifically for combat.
Oh,
As Baronoff said when he ordered me, we could use him for combat. So, I was created to fight.
I see. That's
While
extremely
other
useful.
dummies I use
And-
for sex.
This
Solutions
robot's
in that.
this robot's a war criminal. In the future, can we try and keep casualties to a minimal?
Agreed.
Well,
wasn't
they were
right.
trying to kill us.
Huh?
They were trying to
Criminal
kill
animal.
us.
You made me a murderer! All for some silly pirate. Now I've tainted my winning streak.
Technically, you've still won the battle.
That's not what he mean, dummy. Just shush.
You could blame me for it and just pretend you didn't kill anyone.
Well, I
You
mean,
murderer.
Dummy, get your fat wooden face out of my face!
Let's rename Moon Pie to Murder Pie.
You'll be the next on my list to take out at this rate.
Oh shit, she has a list.
Alright, yes,
Stop threatening me and my life.
don't worry.
And then I'll start
Because it's
making
season
fun
8,
of you.
She'll just go shit.
Watch out, Mr. Dummy.
I am frightened. Should we follow the dwarf? He is walking away at quite a rapid pace.
We should probably follow him, yes.
Yes. You guys all kind of like start like running after the dwarf as he speed walks down, which isn't really too fast for a dwarf. It's just sort of normal pace for everyone else. The dwarf makes his way down into the ship. The ship is a giant iron monstrosity, unlike any you've ever seen. The hallways of the ship are small and sparse, and they don't. The entire ship reeks of oils and metals. As you head deeper into the ship, you notice that the lights on the walls appear not to be lit by magic like you have seen before, but to be lit by electricity running throughout the entire ship.
Does Vaven know what electricity is?
Probably not. You just see these lights on the walls.
Okay.
Actually, I don't think any of you guys would understand what electricity is.
Fun.
Should we roll for it?
You can roll for everyone. Roll history.
Okay.
Or what?
History.
What's my history modifier? I mean,
Oof! Just off the old history modifier.
18.
18? You do know what
18.
they are, actually. You've seen them before.
Okay.
You know them as you know them as light bulbs, but you don't really know too much about them. What about the rest of you?
8.
8? You do
Same.
not know anything?
Ooh.
You just see lights on walls and you're like, oh.
Huh.
This is going
Interesting.
down. What a pain in the bum.
I got 16.
16. You do recognize them. You know them faintly. You know them about as much as Vaven, but kind of like even less so. You've heard them sort of mentioned before.
Ah, okay. I'm just gonna stare at one of them now.
Just, whoa. As you guys walk into the hallway, you all just individually stop and stare at the bulbs, just out of your own, all of your own sort of curiosities. As you're staring, Ilaria turns around. Is there anything I can help you with? What are you doing?
Well, it's
Sorry, what? I didn't quite hear what you said there.
it's
These
not.
Sorry.
I'll do this. The Furbolg talks first, and then the elf.
These light bulbs. I've heard about them, but I've never actually seen them.
Yes, they are light bulbs. They're wired throughout the entire ship, actually. They're quite expensive.
Are they powered by magic?
No,
What are they powered
actually, they're powered by the internal combustion we have deeper in this ship. We use it to generate electricity as well as the power needed to power the ship. We don't use wind, of course. We use coal and oils. That's the only way we can create enough force to break through the ice, especially in some of the denser areas. Further out to sea, we'll find some of them. The shores are pretty thin ice, but the depths of the sea tend to get quite thick.
Interesting. I'm just gonna continue staring at it now because it's fascinating to look at.
We have other things to do. You're supposed to meet Benedissimo.
Benamissimo! The pirate captain.
Exactly, him. Are we ready to move on, or are we still looking at lights?
Yes. Let's meet the captain.
Alright, follow me. As you're walking, you notice that the lights let off kind of like a little bit of a sound. You continue along the iron monstrosity. I'm just gonna call it that.
This.
And deeper down into the hull of the ship. Finally, working your way up, you come into a small room that appears to be the captain's quarters. In the room, as you wander in, it appears to be sort of like furnished similarly to that of a normal captain's quarters. It's got a large table with a series of maps laid across it, compasses and other measuring devices, sextants, for example, littered across it. Standing, looking out the back of the ship, where a large window is mounted, you see a man in traditional pirate garb. A long, sort of purplish coat with a gold rim, wearing a sailor's hat. On his shoulder is a small monkey that kind of just crawls across and into different positions every now and then. He on his belt is a gun and and a scabbard. He turns towards you. Ah, friends, it is nice to meet you. Well, to meet all of you. My name is Benedissimo. We have met before, Vaven, have we not?
Briefly.
Yes. My first mate will be here in a little while, but until then, we are allowed to chat. Welcome to the Statesman, our brilliant icebreaker. It is quite interesting to have you all here. I must warn you, though. over the next few weeks, as we travel down to as we travel down to Rosfar Cove, there will be several encounters of other pirates. The seas have become harsh. They are not used for trading anymore, but rather for escaping. Escaping from, and most of the people that we'll meet there are criminals or such. And I understand you all have your own individual enemies, do you not?
Yep.
You have
Yes.
reason to be heading down to Rosfar Cove. And now I may inquire what that reason might be.
As I'm sure you're aware, there is the
Winter?
increasingly bizarre winter phenomenon that's developing in our country, continent, whatever.
Yes.
And I originally arrived here that through more scientific, passive means. However, I learnt of a band of mercenaries traveling the continent looking for some sort of way to end the winter in search for a reward. And it turns out there's a greater conspiracy that a ancient god has caused this winter and wishes to take over this whole continent via the effects of this winter. And so, me and my other friends went off to stop him. However, they all lost their lives during the conflict, and no, most of them did. The other Nox was put out of commission, and now it was just me up until yesterday, where I made some new friends.
Dummy just sort of waves. Well, interesting story, Vaven. But what I'm more interested in is the possibility of enemies. You see, here on the high seas as pirates, we have many enemies. But do you? Do you think Thumoth, I should say, would be sending enemies after you?
I don't know, mister. Can I be a pirate?
In due time, little one, but first we must
Yay!
finish this line of questioning. I need to know, will Thumoth be sending enemies after you?
Perhaps, but you did already accept our money, and you are contractually obligated to take us. Are you not?
Yay!
You are correct, Vaven. I did accept your money, and I am a man of my word. I shall take you to Rosfar Cove. We will be making our first stop at the Isle of Islan before we get there. That is the small off-rutting of the road to Old Town. Sorry. As we make our way to Rosfar Cove. Once we reach there, you are free to explore and adventure. It is quite the jungle, as far as I remember, though it might be a bit cold now. And you will have time to stop and relax for about a week before we continue on our way to Rosfar Cove. It will take about a week or so to reach the Isle of Islan, and then another week to reach Rosfar Cove. So the journey will take, in all time, 3 weeks. Is that okay with you?
It's week.
However, that is 3 weeks that we will be in constant danger of being hunted down by either of our enemies. In my case, it will be several other pirate clans that have also managed to force their way into having icebreakers like the one I have. You see, when the winter first came around, several of the more prominent figures from other countries decided that they would also adopt a warish lifestyle. So they created machines like the one we are currently riding in. They have since lost the machines via incompetence, but there are many pirates on these open seas that would be amiss if they were not trying to take our materials, as well as us take theirs. We are hunting down another ship as we speak. Once we will be in at least 2 or 3 battles on our way. I can guarantee you that. This will not be a safe journey, my friend. Are you still interested in traveling with us?
Well, like I said before, I already agreed to go on this, and I already expected that it would be dangerous, but it's the fastest and ideally.
Wonderful, my friend. Then we will set course immediately. He wanders over to a side of the room where he opens a hatch. Inside there appears to be a sort of conical sort of funnel area where he yells, "Start the ship!" A horn suddenly blares from behind you, and you see the ship, the back end of the ship, slowly begin to move forwards as the ship reverses out of the area that is currently stuck in. We are on our way to Island's Cove now, Vaven. I hope you remember to bring everything.
I've grown more accustomed to carrying everything I own with me.
Well, wonderful. Let us go then. You are free to explore the ship for now. DM talking right now. I have not drawn the layout of the ship yet, but next session I will give you the layout of the ship.
Rad.
Till then, you are free to explore the ship. I should introduce you to the main members of my ship. Some of you have already met. There is me, of course, Benedissimo the Eagle Temple. You have also met my first mate, the beautiful Haley the Razor Ciali, as well as the cook, I trust, Ilaria Daydream Anslow. The lookout man, who is in quite chief position, is Guy Watchman Crenshaw. And we also have our deaf captain of security, Edgardo Bulletproof Farnham. He will be instructing you on when to fight and when not to fight. First mate Haley will be translating for you, for he cannot actually talk properly. He is mute and he can also not hear, so...
Oh.
He got his tongue cut off. He used to be a slave. You should talk to him about it. You might learn something. Anyway.
How much talking can we actually do with him?
Very little. I was kidding. You could talk to Haley about him, though. They seem to be very close. While you're here, there are other members, of course, the rest of the crew. Our ship is quite large. It would be amiss to think that those were the only members. There is quite a lot of them. The crew ranges around 30 members, as far as I am aware. Though it might be more, it might be less. It's Haley's job to figure that out. Everyone okay? Everyone relaxed? When Haley gets here, she will arrange for your rooms. Here she is now. You guys turn around and you see Haley, the attractive blonde pirate, wander in. Follow me.
Wait, what race is Haley?
Haley appears to be half-elf.
Okay.
She sort of cocks her head. She sort of cocks her head at the door. Follow me. I'll show you to the rooms. Thank you very much, Haley. I've explained the rules to them. Well, actually, I have not. Perhaps you should explain the rules to them. Haley kind of like nods. Follow me. Come on, all of you.
Okay.
You all stand up and follow Haley.
Yeah.
Okay. Haley begins to walk. Now, there are 3 major rules on our ship. Number 1, you do not question the captain. Number 2, you do whatever you are told by me, Edgardo, or the captain. Number 3, you are not allowed to complain about the chef's cooking, no matter how dreadfully terrible it is. And number 4, do not even try and incite any sort of war on this ship amongst the crew. If you do, I will kill you on the spot.
Okie dokie.
We need utter compliance and singularity on this ship, and anything less is not tolerated for. That means everyone is on the same team at all times. Capiche?
Fish.
Understood.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Now, here are your rooms. The captain insisted that we give you all your own room. She, you know those sort of like, you know the doors in SpongeBob with like the ship sort of like,
The spinny ship things.
yeah, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Although,
Yeah, it's a door with one of those. She grabs the, I'm just gonna call it, you know, like, I don't know what to call it. What do you call those things? I don't know.
Describe it.
Huh?
Can you describe it?
You know those circular, like, latches that you spin to open the door?
like
Yeah.
a ship wheel but on a door.
Hmm?
Like a ship wheel but on a door.
Yeah. Okay, well, you know what I'm talking about. She spins the wheel door, the door wheel. She spins the door wheel and the door kind of slowly opens. Inside, it's a pretty dingy cabin. There appears to be a couple lights fixed to the roof, giving a gloomy sort of air to the room. Inside, it smells slightly musty, and there is about 4 or 5 bunk beds lined across the room. This is where you shall be sleeping. Everyone get ready, get your packs situated, get comfortable. We will call you have the first day to do, well, nothing. The second day you shall be working. Make sense? And, oh, by the way, little bug girl,
Hey, I'm not a bug. I'm a butterfly.
whatever, the dwarf told me to tell you you're a pirate now.
Yay! Thank you, Mr. Dwarf.
Of course. Goodbye. I'll
Goodbye,
come and get
whatever.
you when you're needed. She closes the door behind you.
I don't like whatever. She's not very nice.
She seems like a bitch.
Yeah. Ooh, I'm on the top swinging bunk.
There is no top swinging bunk. They're all bunk beds that are sort of fastened.
I want
to
the swingiest of the swingiest bunks.
So I should explain how the bunk beds are situated. They're fastened.
Bunk beds?
At the bunk beds. The
You said there weren't any.
At the. No. There's no like hammocks. No swinging beds.
Oh.
It's all bunk beds. The bottom is fastened to the ground by large bolts, while the top of the bed is chained to the ceiling. The chains are quite taut, so they can't really move too much as the ship sways.
So I can choose a top bunk.
You can get in a top bunk.
Nah, I want a bottom bunk.
Okay. You go over to a bed and you get very indecisive about which bunk you're going to be in. How about the rest of you? What are you doing?
Vaven can just like sit on the floor.
Okay. Vaven, you just throw your stuff, what you're carrying, into a corner and just sort of like plonk yourself next to it.
I sort of make like a nest out of it at the bottom.
Yeah. You make a nest. Bottom flies down and sort of snuggles into like your sleeping bags. What the rest of you guys just kind of get comfortable?
Nip,
Dibs
nip.
the top bunk. The other one.
You're gonna get a top bunk.
Yep.
Awesome.
Faven! Faven!
Yes?
Which bit do you think looks the comfiest? Cause I can't decide!
If you put some extra things there on the bed, some of your supplies, some extra clothes, you'd be able to make one of them even more comfortable.
Mr. Merrywiff, which do you think is the comfiest looking?
I'm just gonna grunt, point at the one closest to me.
Okay. I guess I'll choose that one then.
Yeah. You wander over to the bed and sort of like jump onto it. It's not too comfy.
Whee!
It's not as comfy as the ones that you were lying on last night
Oh.
at the light bar, but they serve as a bed.
I just go flop onto a bed and see if I break it.
Okay, you can try and roll a strength check.
Yeah.
While you're doing that, Mannequin just sort of face plants onto the floor.
Nice. I got a 9.
You got a 9.
My bulging muscles are too sore. Ooh.
You roll a 9. You just sort of like face plant on the bed. It creaks as you fall onto it, but it doesn't break. Okay. Does anyone want to do anything before we finish up?
No.
No?
Nope.
Alright. So next session we'll be exploring the ship and then we might do some combat or something. I don't know. Till then, thank you guys for watching this episode of The Frozen Heart. If you have watched it all the way to the end, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. We will be streaming this hopefully next week. Are you guys doing anything next week? Are you guys having exams next week?
No.
No?
I'll make sure
Okay.
to be home by D&D time.
Okay, we should be doing this next week, so if you guys want to come watch the show live, feel free to come watch the show live. And we will see you all later. Bye!
Bye!
See ya.
Bye.
Curtis, you have to say bye.
Bye!
Yeah, there we go.